Yes, guys, welcome back into the channel. Got a banger for you this series now. It's going to be a one-season save with Fiorentina. And they've got David De Gea, baller. Man United should have kept him. Let's dive straight into it. And here we are, guys. We are diving straight into this now with ACF Fiorentina, a team that doesn't really need much introduction. They've got two Serie A's to their name, one European Cup Winners' Cup, 6 Italian Cups, 3 Italian Serie B's, the Tropa Cup, Italian Super Cup, and 1 Italian Serie C2B, which is we don't really care about. But as this is only over one season, we are involved in a few competitions, starting off with, of course, Serie A. They want the top half finish. We want a little bit better than that. We want to try and break into the Champions Leagues if possible. The Italian Cup, they want us to reach the quarter-final. A club of this stature, I can't see why we can't do that going forward. The Italian Super Cup, they're not really too bothered about it, but against Napoli, it's going to be a very, very difficult game. But we'll have a look at the squad in a minute. We have got an abundance of quality at our disposal. So we'll have a look at that in a second. And of course, what I really want to try and do over this one season in the Europa Conference League is go on to win it. We have a chance with one of the bigger names in the competition. Of course, there are some other big teams in there as well. But we'll just take it as it comes. So overall, over the whole season, I would like to finish the Champions League places and have a hell of a run in the Conference League, potentially going on to win it. I have set the team up already, and this is pretty much our full strength team. And the main reason for me wanting to do this save, well, is because from the thumbnail shows you, they've got David De Gea, an absolute baller, in my opinion, a legend of the game. And Fiorentina are lucky to have him, and he did save a couple of penalties in that game against AC Milan the other day, and he was mobbed by his teammates at the end of the game. What a player this guy was and still is. 3.5 stars of current ability, and of course potential not going to go up, especially at 32 years of age, but he comes with a boatload of experience. What a player. So excited to use him. Can he lead us to some European glory and potentially even some Serie A glory at the same time? The squad in general, they've got some really, really good players who want to try and utilise our gegenpress with the kind of pace and power we've got in the team. At left back, they've got this guy called Fabiano Parisi. Is it Parisi? 22 years of age, can play both sides. Looks very, very good indeed. Much struggle to keep hold of him. If the save was going to continue. On the right hand side, there's 19-year-old Michael Coyote. Bags of pace, power, good at crossing, got the whole lot. Two centre halves. These potentially could be improved. Ranieri, not too bad, but the better of the two of them is probably this guy, Quarta, if that's how it's pronounced there. Really solid defender, 27 years of age, Argentinian international. So overall, the back four and the goalkeeper are very, very strong. Now in the centre of the midfield, in the deep line playmaker position, there's this guy, Amir Richardson, the Moroccan international. Well, I'll say, no, he's not. He's not an international. The Moroccan player that potentially could be an international by the time this save runs its course. He's going to be in that DLP role just in front of him. But of course, Man United fans out there, and in fact, most people know this guy, Sofian Amrabat, really, really good player. And to have him in the centre of this midfield is absolutely superb. Wanted by AC Milan, but he's not going anywhere for the time being. And partnering him is, of course, Rolando Mandragora. But was he at Juve before, was he? Yeah, he was at Juventus many, many years ago. And he's a very, very solid, well-rounded player in the centre of that midfield. Now, onto the attacking part of the team, the front three. On the left-hand side, we come over to Ricardo Sottil, 24 years of age, looks like a solid player, can do a job, very, very versatile as well, currently wanted by Roma and Lazio. So if you are wanted by them sort of teams, you're obviously doing something right. On the right-hand side, inside forward position is Albert Gudmundsson. Now, I am right, Icelandic international there with 35 caps. He's very, very, very good. Bringing him in from Genoa. Genoa there. Look at the pace. Didn't even know this guy was that good. Great crossing, great dribbling. Flair's good, technique's good, pace, etc. He's got the whole lot. I'm going to be very excited to see what this guy can offer across the course of this campaign. And up front, we've got a few options, but we're going to be looking and starting with Lucas Beltran coming in from River for 21.5 million. His value is anything from 45 to 57. He's going to be playing as a pressing forward. But for 22 years of age, he looks absolutely superb. and going to be the tip of the spear here at Fiorentina. There are a few household names in the team, though, you will still recognise. Pograncic in there, Krastev, another good player, Josip Brekalo, our backup striker is Christian Kawame, who definitely come on, can play left and right side, good impact player, wanted by Lazio. So I want to try and keep hold of these, but we have turned the transfers off, so nothing will be happening anyway until January. So overall, really, really happy with the squad, got some really good depth, and hopefully we can have a very, very good season. Regarding the tactics, though, yes, we have just touched on this, but it is going to be a gegenpress. We've got a lot of pace, a lot of power in this. Now, regarding the tactics, we're going to be using a gegenpress in the 4-3-3. We've got a lot of pace, we've got a lot of power, and we've definitely got the sort of players to be able to play this system and cause teams a hell of a lot of problems. But I'm very excited to see where the season goes. To start the season, we will be away at Lazio, which is a very difficult game. And then we start our Europa Conference League Path 4th qualifying round. So with our players, I expect us to fully get through that and qualify for the actual group stage. And then we've got to go. It's a difficult start to the season. Look at these league games. Lazio, Inter, Juventus, Roma, AC Milan. But then after we've got them out of the way and we're probably bottom of the table, we do run into some nice fixtures there through October. November's not too bad bar Napoli. And December is very, very handsome indeed. So I think get the first few games out of the way and we'll see how we get on. But I think on this video, we are going to just do the Lazio game, see how we get on, have a look at some of the players, see how they perform, and whether we need to tweak things going forward. But do we expect to get much out of them first 4 or 5 games? It's going to be difficult. We're going to give it a hell of a go. Okay then, folks, the start of the season is upon us here for Fiorentina. And regarding injuries, we haven't had anything major. No major setbacks in pre-season. Everyone's fully fit, apart from Dodo, Barak, are due back, obviously not for a while. But Moise Keane, this guy, we need him back. He's due back in about 8 days and 2 weeks. Can play it wide, can play as a striker as well. And I was going to say, one of our better players, only 23 years of age. He feels like he's been around for such a long time. But I want to get him back and I want to get him forward on all cylinders if possible. No changes to the team at all. It is as you were, and everyone has had an absolutely fantastic pre-season. Drawn against Espanyol, beat Perugia, beat Sampdoria, beat Atalanta, drawn against Inter Milan with a late goal there to give us an equaliser. But it was the better team in that friendly. So overall, fantastic pre-season. The question is, can we get the better of Lazio now? They've got some really good players. Andre Anderson. Who else they got? Vecino, Danilo Cataldi. But it's not the Lazio that we've known over many years ago. They've lost a lot of their key players, and it's not really that good. If we go on to the Serie A table now, look at season preview. We're predicting 8th. Lazio are still predicted above us, so in 6th position. But overall, I expect us to beat. Do I say I expect to beat them? No, I expect us to at least come away with a draw in this game. But we'll see. Obviously, trying to topple these like Inter and AC and Juve is going to be very, very difficult. But if we can mix it up and hold our own against them sort of big boys in the league, who knows what the season will bring us. But anyway, let's get into this game now. Let's just sort them instructions out there. Everyone's fully fit, and we're going to get straight into this now. I'm heading over to Lazio, and I'll see you all at the ground. And here we go, guys. We are underway here in Lazio. Can we have a fantastic start to the season? Now, in the comments as well, let me know how you want to watch this, whether you want it on Director, you want TV, you want the analysis, or you want 2D. Give me a few of your thoughts on it, because I kind of like 2D. I think you can see a little bit better of what's going on across the field and who's out of position, who's doing well. But overall, let me know. But other than that, let's crack on and let's hopefully get a decent result today. You know, are these much better than us? I'm going to say no. We've got pace, we've got power, we've got the ability to put these to the sword. But anyway, he goes Coyote down that right hand side, puts it across, no one's there. A chance now for Lazio to break. We need to get back. They've got a massive overload down that side there, but good defending. Sotil collects the ball. He's driving forward now. Get a crossing. He does get a crossing. Cleared. Albert's there. Checks back. Amrabat tries to cross it in. Back, go on, get there, Richardson does. Mondragora has got a good shot in. Back out to Coyote. And he doesn't do good enough with the ball there. But we do force the ball out of play there. We're having our line share of possession, but dangerous free kick now. Cataldi strikes it. It's off the bar and it comes out. We get away with one there. I would love to come away with at least a point today. Or maybe we dare to dream of 3. We are going to demand a little bit more from our players. We've got our Beltran's down, carrying a knock. Get up, Beltran. Get up, Soto. Going to have to go on his own. He's got no support. Beltran. We need to put the ball out. Then referee, don't put the ball out. What's their team doing? We've got a man down. They're going to play. Are they going to play on? Get that ball out of play. Pedro down the right hand side. The old boy. Vecino chips it in. Tetty's there. We get it. Get the bloody ball out. Kind of cries off the bar again. We are living absolutely dangerously at the moment. I think it must have been saved and tipped onto the bar. We need to have a look at Beltran now. He's down and they somehow disgracefully carried on playing. I'm not happy about that. Pedro to deliver the cross now. Beltran twisted knee. We're going to have to sort it out because he can't continue with that. We end up giving him a major injury. So we are going to bring on Christian Kouame, losing Beltran 20 minutes into the first game of the season is not ideal. Get the bloody ball out. Albert's there now. We've got no support at all. Have to go on his own. Decides just to run it into Cataldi. We need to wake up. Amrabat, get your foot on the ball. Amrabat with a bleeding loose touch. We need to get that ball back under our spell. Here goes Marasic. We're going to get back now down our left-hand side. Stop the cross. He doesn't. Lets him wander around him. Puts it across. And it's 1-0. Danilo, Cataldi. It was obviously down to 10 men there. Didn't manage to get the sub on in time by luck. But really, really poor start. Yes, make the sub. And I'm going to berate the team because it's not good enough. It's not the easiest place to come to get a result. But we've had a great pre-season. I hope we're going to carry it on. We can't seem to pass the bleeding ball. Coyote now, down the right side. Can he deliver a good ball this time? Does well. Puts it across. Sotil can't get the header on, but Paris is going to get a second bite. Crosses it in. Kouame can't get there. Amrabat, get up. Torino are beating Inter. Albert's there. Find the cross. Does find the cross. Kouame, what are you doing? Mondragora, and it's 1-1. Great goal. Rolando Mondragora. We kept it alive. And just as we said, Torino winning 2-1, they're now 3-2 down. So not good for them, but a very well worked goal there. Albert, I thought Kouame had done everything wrong there. Gets it back to Mondragora and he puts it past Providal to get us back in the game. That's definitely worth some praise there. They look to be attacking down our left-hand side a lot, so I might have to take a look at that. Parisi not having the best of, well, he's not having the worst game. It's early on. He's going to need a little bit of time to settle into the new season. Kind of get up his fitness a little bit as well. But Cataldi, we need to try and potentially man mark him and shut him down because where's let me go on to let's pause that a second now. I think we need to go to tactics. Oh, no. Opposition. And I want to Cataldi tackling hard and I want to always tight marking. I don't want him getting loose. He scored the goal. He's dominating the middle of the park at the moment. We need to sort it out. Parisi though. Mandragora, Richardson, it's a nice bit of play there. Amrabat with an absolutely terrible shot. I'm not too sure what he was thinking, but we know he has got it in his locker and he can pull out a goal. But we're approaching half time. Scores are level 1-1, unless anything late happens. It doesn't, and we go in at the break all square. I'm going to outstretch your arm, so you're doing well. Keep it up. But what can we change? Who's not having a good game? Everyone seems to be playing okay. I would like to see a little bit more from Goodmanson. And with the midfield, you've got Mandragora, Amrabat. I want to see us control the game a little bit more there. But let's get the second half underway. Straight back to Cataldi. He seems to be their go-to man. Pellegrini out to Zaccagni. Did he play for Juve? I'm sure he did as well. A lot of Juventus players. Good tackle. Don't be giving those stupid penalties away, referee. Throw in. Lazio. No, comes to nothing. Not too bad. Go on, Albert. Strikes it. Oh, my God. I thought we were going to snare ourselves a lead. But since Kouame's come on, he's done really, really well. Amrabat, not so good. Every time he gets the ball, he gives the way. But it's an opportunity then for us to take the lead. And it looks like we're starting to turn the screw a little bit here now. Maybe look to ring a few changes when we get towards the last 15 minutes. See who we can bring on. Albert, look out wide again. Does really well there. Goodmanson, oh, he does fantastic. Keeps hold of the ball, checks inside, and back crosses the in. Suttle's there. I just don't think it's going to be our day. We are going to throw some praise on the board. We've took the game to Lazio in the second half now. Can we just keep it up? It looks like our centre midfielders there are starting to dominate, which is exactly what I wanted to see. We are going to make a change now. Sottil, who have we got to bring on? We've got Brecalo, who's a good player to bring down that left-hand side. So Brecalo is going to be getting himself 20 minutes. Can he come on and make a bit of an impact for us? Not happy about Ranieri. In fact, our two centre-halves, let me just pause that a second now. We are going to demand more from both of our centre-halves. You know, we kind of a weak centre-half partnership. It just spouts nothing but trouble. But overall, we're having a decent game. De Gea, average at the moment. Let's win this now. Kwame gets in there, flicks onto nobody. Romagnoli back to Heisage. Pedro, he's been dangerous down left hand side. It's a good tackle though there from Chiodi. Out to Quarter even. Richardson, Mandragora, who's been superb. Really like what I'm seeing from him early on in the season. I think if we had Beltran in, I think we could win this game. But Chiodi go on his own. Inside to Goodmanson. Go on. Brecalo's there. Can't find his man there. Thought Brecalo was going to get away. Oh, go on, son. Albert, oh my God. Much the better team. Are we going to get diddled late on? We better not get diddled. All these shots on goal, all these opportunities. I just don't want them to snare a late goal. It's put across the... Oh, we can't get there. Vecino. That's Ari. We need to get across now. These Sixons there. Don't get diddled. It's an absolutely superb save from David De Gea. Exactly what we want to see from the big man. We are going to make another change. Alessandro Bianco is going to come on, but De Gea keeps the scores at 1-1. We all know what he's all about. Great shot stopper. Let's get it away. You've got to get out fast with the ball. You've got to get out faster. Clear it. He does clear it just about. Last few seconds of the game now. Can we muster up one more opportunity, or are we going to come away with a draw from Lazio? Looks like it's going to go out to a stalemate. There is a light chance. Can we snare something late on? Go on, son. Cody crosses it in. Bracalo's in there. Get it back in. Couldn't quite muster something at the end there. But 1-1. We said we were going to be happy with a point. We got one. And overall, I think I'm really happy with the performance there. Mondragor with the equaliser. If we had Beltran, potentially it could have been a different story. But definitely lots of positives to take from that game. Overall, solid point though. Didn't want to lose Lucas Beltran, but thankfully it's only 5 to 8 days. A twisted knee, so we'll get him back. And just before we go anywhere else now, in our Europa Conference League, we did get drawn against Kilmarnock. So home and away, we're going to be able to smash them and hopefully get through to the league stage as well. Should be a formality that we beat Kilmarnock. Being we are Fiorentina, a much better team than what they are. Looking at the fixtures on there now, going forward, I think the only place to come back is going to be the Europa Conference League qualification. We'll do the first and the second leg and see if we can book our place in the league phase of the Conference League. I think that's going to be ideal. We won't do the Inter one, even though it's a big game. We'll do the 2 Kilmarnock games, try and qualify, and I think after that we'll look at coming back, potentially going to AC Milan at the San Siro. Not a bad start to this save at all. A point away in Lazio is a solid point. On the day, it could have been all 3. It wasn't to be. A lot of positives to take, but now we look onwards and upwards. Our next video will be Kilmarnock home and away. If we can't beat them, we might as well cancel the save now. And of course, if you have enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And of course, a solid thumbs up really does help this video. Get out there some more people who don't want to see Fiorentina potentially win a European trophy. Until next time, guys, see you later.